cozy place to be at the end of an enjoyable day. A great view and a fireplace make for an especially good atmosphere to complement the excellent food served here. The lower Brei stretches from the junction with the Tinna to the sea. The river is wider here except in the canyon just below the junction, where it has carved an impressive rocky gorge. The downstream end of the canyon opens out into a broad pool where a small stream flows in. There's the lower end of the canyon in the background. A two-handed rod is useful for covering the water in these bigger pools. There are a few more pools to fish further downriver. Michael Evans plays a fish in one of them, before the last, which runs through two stone outcrops to the river's estuary. Reto spotted a fish jumping in one of the lower pools and has been casting to it, hoping for a fresh fish in a taking mood. And it was! You can see from the exposed gravel that the river was quite low, but there were still fresh fish coming in on the high tides. Reto's fish weighed 8 pounds.
Wow, what a fish!
And he named the fly which he tied himself, Julius Blue, in honor of his guide.
God, that's absolutely lovely. Is it fresh?
Just fresh.
Yeah.
In early September 2000, with more water in the river, the lower beat gave some exceptional catches, including 4 fish in one day for ex-Rangau guide Odin.
Yes! Show with the mother!
This one weighed 19 pounds and is destined to be broodstock for the smolt releasing program. The Brei also has excellent Arctic char fishing, especially in the lower part of the river. Sandy Leventon beaches one in the pool below the canyon. And Michael Evans pulls one in at the edge of the fast current.
Beauty, look at that.
The upper part of the tributary, Norradalsau, is a very different river with its own unique character. It's wilder and more rocky, a cross between the main river and a mountain stream. But it is big enough to hold good numbers of salmon. Michael Evans connects with one in the upper reaches. But with a shake of its head, it's off. Further downstream there's a mile-long gorge where Michael and his friend Chris Johnson have found 2 nice salmon finning in a pool at the base of a cliff. Chris is going to give them a try, while Michael acts as his spotter and gives instructions from above.
Right, another 3 yards below that.
They must see the fly in this clear water.
Right, fish very carefully from there. Go inch by inch. I'll watch through binoculars.
For a breathtaking moment, they expect a reaction. But none comes. These fish just weren't in a taking mood. After the canyon, there's a small waterfall. Malcolm casts to the tail of the pool from the side of a large back eddy. As the light fades, he hooks a fish. But is it a salmon?
It's an Arctic char.
On another day, American angler Tom fishes the pools below the falls. A good cigar always helps with choosing the right fly. He's obviously chosen well because he's soon into a fish. Julius is the one wearing the hat. Then Tom fishes the pool below with a riffle hitch. Can you spot the fish he's trying for? It's just behind the big stone. And then 2 more fish join it in the lie, but they all show no interest whatsoever, despite several changes of fly. Tom fishes on and tells of his dedication to seek out the best fly fishing despite his limited budget.
And now I'm retired, I'm going to take it a little bit easy. I don't have a lot of money, but I spend it all for fishing.
This is a fantastic pool for sight fishing, as we see on yet another day. Even filmmakers have to take some time out for fishing, so having handed the camera to Julius, I've had a cast over 2 fish. After getting the length right, it's just a matter of leaving the fly to dangle in front of their noses, annoying the fish into taking. Reto spots a bit of movement below, and he's on!
Yeah.
I'm playing this fish far too hard. And the inevitable happens.
Oh! Fuck! He's off.
Oh. I played him too hard to get him up to the top, you know? Maybe you should just give the camera back, Julius. Actually, that was great fun. He deserved to go because we gave him such a hard time to hook him. I think I see another one. Let's go for that one, huh?
Really?
Yeah. Below the falls and the junction of the 2 small rivers, the tributary now takes the name of the Tinnedalsá. There are some fabulous looking pools in this stretch. Here's Julius, not satisfied with being guide and cameraman. Now he's fishing, and he's got one. A fresh run Breiðdalsá salmon, and he deserves it. Julius, what do you think about the guides?
I better say not much about it.
The guides really are top class.
12 degrees.
They'll even take the water temperature for you, like Suti here. Guess he doesn't want to melt the tires on this 4x4. Oh, this is what they're really for, by the way, not just a quick trip to the supermarket.
My first impression is it's an absolutely beautiful river.
It is a beautiful river, and there's much more of it than we've seen here. The Breiðdalsá will continue to be managed by Angling Service Strengir to provide a thriving population of salmon and the best possible sport. You'll have to come and find out for yourself. Jack Hemingway did, and he caught a salmon, and let it go back into the Breiðdalsá. Let's remember him for his commitment to salmon conservation.
I think that people who fish only to catch and take fish out without thinking about the future of the fishery are missing a great part of what's involved. A lot of us band together in associations, such as the Atlantic Salmon Trust in England, the Atlantic Salmon Federation in the United States, and the North Atlantic Salmon Fund, to try to do things to enhance fisheries, protect them, eliminate the major problems, and they've been legion, unfortunately. The man who is behind North Atlantic Salmon Fund, Ori Vigfusson, has a theory which I couldn't agree with it more, and that is that a river, in order to be a good salmon river, should be filled with fish for the sport to be good. And then you can take some if need be, but when numbers are low, then most of us release our fish. I believe that one of the things that's involved in salmon fishing, and that is a distinctive love for the quarry. You have to love these fish, and if you love them, you should take extra time and give of your time and sometimes of your money to help the continuance of this noble breed of animal.